This is the final test of 41311. Just had intermittent problems in both channels. Also, it was discovered that the display was intermittent. All those intermittent problems were caused by what I call heat stress connections, which result in fissures developed around the solder leads and the solder connections. What we're going to do is hear the item, but listening is not a very good test. We're going to view the output waveforms on this device here, which is a dual trace oscilloscope. The upper trace is going to represent your left channel. Lower trace is going to be your right channel. Much more revealing test. And so what we're going to do is turn it on, and initially we'll have not initially, I'm just going to feed in a steady state sine wave into the CD inputs, and it'll be a very good indicator of what we're going to do. So this is the item, and we're going to turn it on. Didn't have a display before, at least it was intermittent. And you're going to hear a sine wave. And as I turn the volume up, if it gets too loud, it saturates the microphone on this camera. So what I'm going to do is switch the item into what's called a dummy load, which provides the same load impedance to the amplifiers, but instead of producing sound with the audio energy, it converts it to heat, so we don't distort the microphones or hurt my eardrums. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. Whoops, sorry about that. There we go. And I'm going to go to your balance control, and we're going to show you that the upper display is your left channel. Now we're going to go over to the right, and the lower display is your right channel. I'm going to return this to the center. Then I'm going to get real close on that oscilloscope, and we're going to flex. I don't know if I showed you this part before, but your item is apart. We're going to flex the cables, flex the boards, bounce it around, and the waveforms are going to look like they're painted on the oscilloscope. So let's zero in, or at least get closer to the scope. Yeah, a little closer is good. That's nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is flex the boards. One of your channels popped in when I flexed the speaker. I call it the speaker switchboard, which is behind the right front. I'm flexing that right now. The waveforms are absolutely solid. I did find a fissure on the power supply board, which is back here. That was removed. That board was removed from the item, and I was quite happy when I saw that fissure, and I actually made a picture of that for you. But I'm banging on that board right now, and you can see the waveforms are still solid. The other thing that I found, and this is what I expect to find, is the speaker relay was intermittent because the contacts get oxidized. So what I'm doing right now is tapping on the speaker relay, and you can still see that the output waveforms are steady. This item is ready to go, and what I'm going to do is run it overnight and perform the same test in the morning. But this passes with flying colors. And let's do some real sound here.
Joins us now on the Kia of East Hartford hotline. Would one of those things on your show be kind of like, you know, how do the odds change?
Okay, that's the end of this video for now.
A guy like Bryce Harper for